Hello everyone, I'm Barbara O'Neill and it is such a great joy to be with you today. I want to talk to you about one of the most incredible, hard-working and often overlooked organs in your entire body. It's a true powerhouse, a silent hero that works tirelessly for you day and night, whether you're awake or fast asleep. I'm talking about your liver. Now, I know the liver might not sound as exciting as the heart or the brain, but let me tell you, without a happy liver, you cannot have a happy life. It is the general manager of your body, the master chemist, the primary filter, and when it gets tired, when it gets clogged up and sluggish, believe me, you feel it all over. You feel it in your energy, you see it on your skin, you feel it in your mood and in your digestion. I remember a lady who came to one of our health retreats. She was in her late 40s and she was just so tired, not just a little bit tired, but a deep bone-weary exhaustion that no amount of sleep seemed to fix. Her skin was dull, she had patches of eczema, she was irritable, and she just felt heavy. The doctors had run tests, but nothing was officially wrong, yet she knew deep down that her body was not functioning as it was designed to. She felt like she was wading through mud every single day. As we talked, we began to uncover the story of her liver. Years of a diet high in processed foods, a few too many glasses of wine to unwind in the evening, the stress of a demanding job, and not nearly enough water. Her poor liver was crying out for help. So what if I told you that there is something remarkably simple, something you can do every single morning with just one little glass of a special mixture before you even think about breakfast, that can begin to wake up your liver and start its own powerful built-in cleaning cycle? It sounds almost too simple to be true, doesn't it? In a world of complex medical procedures and expensive supplements, we've forgotten the profound power that lies in the simple things, the things that nature has provided for us. The Creator, in His infinite wisdom, designed our bodies with an incredible capacity to heal, to cleanse, and to restore themselves. Our job is simply to learn the owner's manual, to understand the conditions the body needs, and then to work with it, not against it. And today, we are going to explore how to give your liver the helping hand it so desperately needs. Let's first take a moment to truly appreciate this magnificent organ. Your liver is the largest internal organ you have, weighing about 3 pounds and sitting snugly up under your rib cage on the right-hand side. It performs over 500 vital functions. Can you imagine having a to-do list with 500 items on it every single day? You'd be exhausted, but your liver does it without complaint for the most part. Its main role, the one most people know about, is detoxification. It's like the master filtration plant for your blood. Every drop of blood from your stomach and intestines passes through the liver. It takes toxins, things like alcohol, chemicals from processed food, pesticides, medications, and metabolic waste, and it neutralizes them. It converts them from fat-soluble toxins, which are very difficult for the body to eliminate, into water-soluble substances that can then be safely flushed out through your kidneys as urine or through your bowels. Isn't that an incredible design? But that's not all. Your liver is also a metabolic genius. It's crucial for balancing your blood sugar. When you eat carbohydrates, they're broken down into glucose. Your liver helps to take excess glucose out of the blood and store it as glycogen for later use. When your blood sugar drops, the liver can release that stored glycogen to give you a steady supply of energy. If the liver is sluggish and fatty, it can't do this job properly, and that's a big contributing factor to the development of insulin resistance and type 2 diabetes. It also metabolizes fats. The liver produces bile, a thick greenish-yellow fluid that is stored in a little pouch right underneath it called the gallbladder. When you eat a fatty meal, the gallbladder squeezes and releases this bile into your small intestine. Bile acts like a detergent. It emulsifies the fats, breaking them down into tiny droplets so that your body can digest and absorb them. Without enough good quality bile, fats go undigested, leading to bloating, indigestion, and nutrient deficiencies. Furthermore, your liver is a hormone regulator. It breaks down and eliminates excess hormones from the body, including estrogen. If the liver is not working efficiently, you can get a buildup of estrogen, which can lead to a condition called estrogen dominance. For women, this can mean heavy, painful periods, PMS, fibroids, and an increased risk for certain cancers. For men, it can contribute to issues like low testosterone and the development of breast tissue. So you see, a healthy liver is absolutely essential for balanced hormones. It also stores vital nutrients, like a little pantry for your body. It holds on to vitamins A, D, E, K, and B12, as well as minerals like iron and copper, releasing them into the bloodstream whenever your body needs them. So when you think about it, the liver is involved in your energy, your digestion, your hormones, your immune system, and your ability to clean house. When it's not happy, nothing else can be. The signs of a struggling liver can be subtle at first. It might just be a persistent feeling of fatigue. You might notice your skin breaking out or developing rashes, psoriasis, or eczema. The skin is often called the third kidney, and when the liver and kidneys are overburdened, the body tries to push toxins out through the skin. You might have trouble digesting fatty foods, feel nauseous, or have light-colored stools. You might experience brain fog, irritability, or mood swings because the toxins are crossing the blood-brain barrier. Yellowing of the whites of the eyes is a late-stage sign, but many people have a slightly yellowish tinge they don't even notice. These are all little whispers from your body telling you that its main filter is getting clogged. So what is this shocking reveal? What is this one glass that can start to turn things around? It is a simple, humble, yet profoundly powerful combination of two ingredients you likely already have in your kitchen: fresh lemon and extra virgin olive oil. That's it. No fancy powders, no expensive pills, just the pure, unadulterated goodness of nature. The recipe is this. Upon waking, before you drink or eat anything else, you take a glass into it. You squeeze the juice of half a fresh lemon. To that, you add 1 tablespoon of the highest quality extra virgin, cold-pressed olive oil you can find. You stir it together, or you can shake it in a little jar and you drink it down. Then you wait. You give it about 15 to 20 minutes to work its magic before you have your breakfast. Let's break down why this simple concoction is so powerful for your liver. First, the lemon. Now, many people think lemons are acidic, and in the glass they are. But once metabolized by the body, lemon juice has a powerful alkaline-forming effect. Our modern diets are often very acid-forming, which creates an environment where disease can thrive. Bringing the body back to a more alkaline state is fundamental to health. But for the liver specifically, the sour taste of the lemon acts as a powerful stimulant. It wakes up the liver and encourages it to produce bile. Think of it as a gentle morning alarm clock for your entire digestive system. This fresh new bile is thin and free-flowing, ready to help you digest your breakfast and begin the process of carrying away toxins. Lemon juice is also incredibly rich in vitamin C and antioxidants, which help to protect the liver cells from damage caused by free radicals. It essentially gives the liver the tools it needs to protect itself while it does its difficult cleaning job. Now, let's talk about the olive oil. This is where the real action happens. When this tablespoon of pure fat enters your empty stomach and moves into the first part of your small intestine, it sends a powerful signal to your gallbladder. The signal says, "Fat is here, release the bile." In response, the gallbladder gives a strong contraction, squeezing out the bile it has been storing overnight. This is incredibly important. Overnight, while you sleep, The liver has been busy filtering your blood and dumping toxins into the bile. If that bile just sits in the gallbladder, the toxins can be reabsorbed. We don't want that. We want to flush it out. The olive oil forces that old toxin-laden bile to be expelled into the digestive tract, where it can bind with fiber from your breakfast and be safely carried out of the body in your stool. This is a physical flush. It's like opening the floodgates of a dam. This process is often called a cholagogue, which is simply a substance that stimulates the flow of bile. And there is no better, gentler, more natural cholagogue than good quality olive oil on an empty stomach. It's very important to use the right kind of oil. It must be extra virgin, which means it's the first press of the olives and hasn't been treated with chemicals or high heat that would damage its delicate properties. It should be cold pressed and preferably in a dark glass bottle to protect it from light. This pure oil is anti-inflammatory and full of polyphenols that further support the liver's health. Some people like to add a third ingredient to this morning cocktail, a small clove of crushed garlic. You can crush it and let it sit for about 10 minutes to allow the active compound allicin to form. Then you can swallow the little pieces with your lemon and oil mixture. Garlic is a powerhouse for the liver. It contains sulfur compounds that are absolutely essential for phase 2 of the liver's detoxification pathway. This is the phase where the liver takes the dangerous toxins it neutralized in phase 1 and attaches them to other molecules like sulfur to make them water-soluble and safe for excretion. Without enough sulfur, this process grinds to a halt and you get a backup of toxic intermediates. Garlic provides the raw materials to keep that detoxification assembly line running smoothly. So you have the lemon waking up the liver, the olive oil flushing out the old bile, and the optional garlic providing key detoxification nutrients. You do this every morning, consistently. Will you see a change overnight? Perhaps not. The body takes time. Remember how long it took for the liver to become sluggish? We must be patient and give the body time to heal. But many people report that within a week or two they start to feel a difference. Their energy begins to lift. Their digestion improves. Their skin starts to clear up. That feeling of heaviness begins to dissipate. It's the body saying, thank you for finally giving it the support it needs. Now, it would be remiss of me to suggest that this one drink is a magic bullet that allows you to continue with a lifestyle that burdens the liver. That would be like mopping the floor while the tap is still overflowing. This morning, Liver Flush is an incredibly powerful tool, but it works best as part of a holistic approach, an approach that honors all the natural laws of health that our Creator has established. This is where the real, deep, lasting healing happens. The 8 laws of health are simple: pure air, sunlight, temperance, rest, exercise, proper diet, the use of water, and trust in divine power. When you align your life with these principles, your liver can truly thrive. Let's look at diet. To support your liver, you want to eat foods that help it, not hinder it. This means moving towards a whole foods, plant-based diet. Your liver loves bitter greens. Things like rocket, or arugula as some call it, radicchio, and especially dandelion greens are fantastic. The bitter taste stimulates bile flow, just like the lemon. You can add them to your salads or saute them lightly. Cruciferous vegetables are another of the liver's best friends. This family includes broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, kale, and Brussels sprouts. They are rich in compounds that support both phase 1 and phase 2 detoxification pathways. Sulfur-rich foods are also key, so embrace onions, garlic, leeks, and chives. And of course, you must reduce the burden. This means eliminating or drastically reducing processed foods, refined sugars, artificial sweeteners, deep-fried foods, and alcohol. Alcohol is a direct poison to the liver cells. There is no safe amount when you're trying to heal. Water is non-negotiable. Remember, The goal of detoxification is to make toxins water-soluble so they can be flushed out. If you are dehydrated, where are those toxins going to go? They will just recirculate and cause more problems. The solution to pollution is dilution. Aim for at least 2 liters of pure water a day, more if you are exercising or in a hot climate. Start your day with a large glass of water after your lemon and oil drink. Rest is when your liver does its most important work. According to the principles of traditional Chinese medicine, the liver's peak energy and cleansing time is between 1 a.m. and 3 a.m. If you are consistently awake during these hours, you are interrupting its vital housekeeping duties. Aim to be in bed by 10 p.m. so you can be in a deep sleep during this crucial window. This allows your body to focus its energy on repair and detoxification rather than on digestion or dealing with stress. Another wonderful tool you can use to support your liver from the outside is a castor oil pack. This is an old, time-tested remedy that is so gentle and yet so effective. Castor oil has a unique ability to penetrate deep into the tissues where it can stimulate the lymphatic system and reduce inflammation. The lymphatic system is like the body's garbage collection service, and a castor oil pack helps it to haul away the trash that the liver is processing. To do a pack, you take a piece of flannel, saturate it with good quality, cold-pressed castor oil, and place it over your liver area on the right side of your abdomen. You cover it with a piece of plastic and then place a hot water bottle on top. You then lie down and relax for at least an hour. You can do this 3 or 4 times a week. It is deeply relaxing and profoundly healing for a congested liver. And finally, we must address the emotional component. The liver, in many traditional healing philosophies, is considered the seat of anger, resentment, and frustration. Holding on to these negative emotions can create a state of stagnation in the body that directly impacts the liver's function. Learning to forgive, to let go of old hurts, is a powerful form of detoxification. This is where trust in a higher power becomes so important. Giving our burdens over, trusting that we are not alone in our struggles, can lift a tremendous weight, not just from our minds, but from our physical bodies as well. The peace that comes from forgiveness and trust is more healing than any remedy in a bottle. So you see, my dear friends, healing your liver is not about one single thing. It is about creating a symphony of wellness. The morning lemon and olive oil drink is the beautiful opening note. It's the catalyst, the spark that ignites the healing process. But it is the consistent daily choices you make, the nourishing food you eat, the pure water you drink, the restorative sleep you get, the gentle movement you embrace, and the peace you cultivate in your heart that create the beautiful melody of true health and vitality. I want you to feel empowered. Your body is not your enemy. It is not broken. It possesses a divine blueprint for health. The lady who came to our retreat, the one who was so exhausted, she started with this simple morning drink. She changed her diet, she started drinking water, she went to bed earlier, and she learned to apply the castor oil packs. Within a month, the change was remarkable. The light came back into her eyes. Her skin began to glow. Her energy returned. She said she felt like a different person, like someone had finally turned the lights on inside. She didn't take a single drug. She simply cooperated with her body's design. She gave her liver the conditions it needed to do the job it was created to do, and it did. So I encourage you, try it. Start tomorrow morning. Take that glass, squeeze that lemon, pour that olive oil, and give your liver the gift it has been waiting for. Take that first small, powerful step on the path to reclaiming the vibrant health that is your birthright. It is my prayer that you will discover for yourself the incredible healing power that lies within you.